Hello, so today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I practice for my aim, how I practice my aim. And today is Wednesday, so normally my schedule is like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I normally train my aim using aim trainers like aim labs, or I use like the ones in Fortnite, like aim trainers in Fortnite. While Tuesday and Thursdays for my mechanics, that's where I practice building, piece control, and edits. So I've already created a place, as you guys can see here. Like this one is routine 0, this for warm up is like 5 minutes. Routine 1 is 9 minutes. This practices this focuses on combat control. Routine 2, this for mid to long range fights, this is 10 minutes. Routine 3, this is micro flicks, precision for edits and quick shots, this is 6 minutes. And the last one is improve reaction time, this is 9 minutes. So like these routines I created is just to help me focus on the aspects that I need to work on in Fortnite, because like there are lots of tasks in this aim lab and you never know which is which. If you try to practice on, let's say, reflex or something, you see different scenarios here. So like I think I literally just use ChatGPT, so like just give me some scenarios that I can work with. And this is how I created this mini warm up is just for on the days I don't practice my aim. So let's say on Tuesday I've done my mechanics training and I want to play, let's say, some rank or some reload or something. I just quickly warm up with this, and yeah, that's what I use this for. And also I think my settings, I also need to change my settings in game, because I made a change. Yeah, let's be 4.7. yes. Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's it. So this is just my routine, and I think I can even go in depth and show you guys here over here. Manage my playlist. So routine 0. I think these are just it. I don't want to really go in depth, of course, like, because I want to keep the video as short as possible. But I have for good shot speed 3 repetitions, and for micro shot precision I have 2 repetitions. Then if you go to routine 1, my motion track, micro shot speed, circle track, I have 3 repetitions for all of them. I think one is 1 minute, so this is why it makes it 9 minutes. And routine 2 is circle track precision. This one is 45 seconds, and yeah, so that's why it's 4 to make it 3 minutes. And this 6 shots ultimate, 3 repetitions, safe track ultimate, 3 repetitions. And for routine 3, micro shots speed, 3 repetitions, great shots precision, 3 repetitions. Routine 4 is reflex ultimate, 3 repetitions, 6 shots ultimate, 3 repetitions. Micro star track speed, 3 repetitions. And the mini warm up, in case you guys are wondering, is spider shot ultimate, reflex shot ultimate, motion track ultimate, all at 3 repetitions each. So like, what I really want to let you guys know in this video is that when you're practicing for aim, this is like a tip or improvement tip I noticed when I was watching about improvement stuff. So let's say now this is great shot speed, so like you want to try and be fast. Yeah, you might miss some shots here and there, your flicks might not be that good, but like you want to try and be fast also while trying to be precise, but mostly trying to be fast. Same goes for this micro shot precision. You want to try and be precise. Yeah, you might be slow and everything, but just focus on being precise, because like when you do that, you're actually training as intended, because you're not just droning about, just trying to be doing the stuff. You're not treating like a job that you don't like or something like that. You're actively trying to improve at something. And yeah, those are different things. Also comes with different scenarios now. Cause like this great shot speed, micro shot speed, they're not the same. Cause like I don't, you guys will see later in the video, they're not actually the same and everything. So like, that's what you should focus on. And yeah, some of them might be hard. Yeah, some of them are very hard, especially this micro star track speed. It was very hard for me, but once I realized what it was about, I started to get the hang of it and everything. So this is just my routine now. I think I'll go ahead and practice routine on. Another thing is that I noticed most pros or most people use Kovacs, and yeah, I think I already had aim labs like way before, like 2023 or something. So that's why I just quickly used it. But I think Kovacs is like 20k or something. So I'll just try to like pay for that later in the future, maybe like on ending of this year or early next year. Because I noticed that when I was trying to find routines or tasks to do on aim labs, I wasn't really finding much progress because like most people use Kovacs. So okay, so we're actually done with the whole routine, and I forgot to point out to you guys, like after you're done with each task, you can see your score, average time, or you can actually use this to gauge your progress actually. And another thing is that this can be very quite boring, so I actually recommend listening to something, let's say music or podcast. I'm actually listening to a podcast right now, but you guys are not going to be able to hear it. So I think I clicked on this. I don't even know what this is. So I think another thing I even want to show you guys is that you can also use this for controller. You can actually use it, just put in your game settings and do custom if you need custom or whichever one you're using, and put it in and you should be able to use it. And I think that's it. So back main menu. So like I said that we're doing two parts, which is the aim labs and Fortnite. So we're done with this. I'm going to head over to Fortnite to continue the aim practice. Okay, so we're here and like we just head over to the aim section, and like the routines I normally do here, or at least the training drills I normally do are reaction flick, box wide aim, sphere tracking, aim doom, airbots, and glider tracking. Sorry, those ones. And I use the timer for like 5 minutes for each of these practices. That's like 5 times 6. That's by around 30 minutes or so. Combined with the 40 minutes, that should be like around close to, not really, but close to 1 hour 30 minutes for this practice. And like the action flick is just a shotgun practice, like react fast enough. Just about reacting fast enough using a shotgun and box right in. This is I think this is about taking good picks. This is box right in and taking good picks also. Like, that's what I try to do when I'm practicing this. Take good picks and shooting. That's just about the name. Then sphere tracking, this is just your standard AR tracking stuff. You still have something like this in email or something. I think it's motion track or whatever. Like this, it's obviously I'm bad at design to practice this, and 1v1 email. So this just practice so I think that's that about this. Back to aim. And like airbot, I think airbot is better for SMGs or something. I'll use this for SMGs. Some of them I'm good in, some of them I won't say good, but at least I understand some of them. And glider tracking, I'm really terrible at this, but yeah, I'm really terrible. Like, this focusing on glider movements, practicing aim with glider movements. So I think this is the end of the video. So like I can't really record myself doing this because I'm dipping down to like 40 50 fps when I'm using OBS to record this. So yeah, this is the end of the video. So if there's anything you want to take away from this, is that have a practice routine that you're sticking to, that you're being consistent, because I've been doing this for like the past 3 weeks or so, ever since I came back home. So this is what I've been doing. I've been back at home, and obviously try to optimize your practice. So you can't do everything, but I say I want to do everything here. These like 7 routines here, so 7 on the top, 3 down, that's like 21. That's 21, that's like 1,500 or something, I don't even know. But this is a very, if you try to do everything, it's very long to do. So you just pick the ones that you need to work on that are optimal for you and for what you're working on right now, and stick to it. And you know, I said this like, this should be like 1 hour 10 minutes or something, and it can be very boring at times. Yeah, and when you listen to music, when I'm doing this type of practice or podcast or whatever, but it can be very boring at times. But I just have to do it so I know how to get better and everything. And obviously you have to focus on your intent. You can't be doing this reaction play and be thinking about what you're going to do in the glider. They're not correlating. This shotgun, this they are. Like you have to practice with intent. Be like, I want to try and hit this clip, or I want to let my shotgun be on this board before I shoot it. Practice with intent so that you will be able to improve. So you work on your weaknesses and be able to improve. So yeah, that's just it. I really appreciate it if you guys drop a like and subscribe and share the video to anyone that you know might need improvement. Might need improvement. Like yeah, it really helps me a lot. So as motivation, and also it really encourages me to make more of these videos. So I know you guys will need it. Thank you.